September is Tourism Month, and to celebrate, we're taking you on a journey of discovery. Join our celebrities every Sunday as they discover each province's hidden treasures and find out why being a tourist in your own country is an experience like nothing else. You could also win a journey of discovery of your own, brought to you by South African Tourism, every Sunday on ETV. September, we celebrate Tourism Month. Join our celebrities as they travel through our beautiful country, discovering each province's hidden treasures. Let's follow them on their journeys of discovery.
Hi there, I'm Nambi Tampumlwana and
I'm Amanda Horwitz,
and it is great to be out here in the Western Cape in Citrusdale, Citrus Valley. Our exquisite journey began in the heart of Citrusdale. I went on to Clan William in Style, of course, while Amanda got to know the wonderful Mensa in Wuppertal. God's country, I swear. If you've never picked an orange out of a tree, this is the place to do it. Citrus Valley. It smells divine. While I was lapping up freshly squeezed orange juice, Amanda was getting stuck into something even sweeter.
Pure waterlemoenstukken en hierdie blik, né, oom?
Oh yes, the old watermelon pieces. In the old days we used to have this with tea, and it's very sweet. But nowadays people are so diet conscious, they don't want to eat too much sugar, so it's not that popular anymore.
After filling my belly, I thought I should feed my mind.
There's a six-sided blue bottle. If you touch this, the one side would be smooth and the other side would be rough. Those bottles were used for poison. Poison and medicine was stored very often in the same cabinet. At night you don't have lights, so by feeling the bottle you could feel that was a poison bottle.
Even though I just showered, I felt drawn to the Citrusdale baths. Beautiful building as well, right?
Yeah, it's a very, very old historical place. It was built, the first buildings was erected in 1738.
It's like nestled into the mountain. It's beautiful. Take a look.
Hot flowing pool, it's all natural mineral water.
This is beautiful. Yeah. Hi, guys.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, thanks.
I have to bring my son here.
As I say, out of the mountain, 43 degrees. There you can feel the temperature.
Well, you can talk to everybody in the meantime. I'm going to go and slip into something less. Little thing I forgot to tell you. I can't swim. I swim like a rock. This feels so divine. It feels like you've got Epsom salts and stuff in it. You can feel it just easing the tension out of your body. That's great. Okay, so this is the hiking trail up into the mountain.
That's right. It's a 4.5-hour trail with an overnight hut, so people can sleep over there if they want to. And
For happy campers, paradise was round the rocky corner. We are en route to Algeria. It is the most spectacular valley.
We then dropped in at the Citrusdale Parachute Club. This is the Parachute Club. There's been talk about me going up on the plane. Is this terrifying?
no, it's great.
It's wonderful.
Good fun, man.
I don't know. We gotta talk to somebody about this. Who do I talk to?
You don't actually have to do anything.
So I don't have to be so scared.
All you do is go along and enjoy the ride.
I'll stick to more cultural activities, thank you very much.
Oh, may I have grace in the years ahead to remember you so, though your presence has fled from this world where my wild passions blow. bitter flakes like wind flail spray.
We're heading for a beautiful dinner at Bushman's Kloof, but we had to stop and absolutely admire the spot. We've got all the different mountains, beautiful, beautiful mountains, but the crowning glory is the most gorgeous sunset. It's just about to go down.
After all that hard work, Bushman's Kloof was just the place I needed.
No, this has to be one of the most beautiful spots in the world. I'm speechless. It's incredibly beautiful. Today I went fly fishing. Didn't catch any flies, didn't catch any fish, but I learned a good swing. And the pampering at the Bushman's Kloof. I mean, this is a place to be. If I could actually be here, let's say 6 months of the year.
En route to Wuppertal, I fell in love with the road less traveled. This is Wuppertal, and I can tell you it was well worth the mission. What is the story with the church? Wasn't it a Moravian mission station?
It used to be a Rhenish mission station, but it changed from Rhenish to Moravian.
Sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
Now listen, tell me about the shoe factory.
The guy, Johann Gottlieb Leipold, who founded this mission,
Yes.
was a bootmaker before he became a mission.
This is a model for South Africa. I mean, there's absolutely no crime. Everybody's employed, everybody's belly's full. It really is an absolutely magnificent community. We are en route to the Stadssaal. We're about to see some elephant paintings. If you're keen on rock paintings, best you brush up on rock climbing. For those into exercise with a view, cycling through the Cederberg is the perfect outing.
In the African bush, on a bicycle, and my guide over here is teaching me how to ride a bicycle on soft sand. It's a heck of a lot of fun. See you later.
On Bushman's Kloof, we've got 128 different rock art sites, but the most predominant animal that you see is the eland. The Kam Bushman occupied this area. It was expected of a male to go out and hunt an eland.
Oh, cool.
And then he would be seen as a man and as a true hunter. This was the spiritual animal to the Kam Bushman. A big bull has this big dewlap, and in that dewlap is brown fat, which is a concentrated form of white fat, and indirectly in their eyes, a source of potency and power.
Come to my room. It is lovely. Beautiful. Towel rack, don't burn yourself. This is what I wake up to. Stunning, eh? The biggest thing and the best thing about this place is the bed. If you're going to embark on a journey of discovery, this is the way to rough it. 5-star all the way. Now you and your partner could also enjoy this luxury. You can have 2 nights at Bushman's Kloof, all expenses paid. And this is the way to do it. Dial the number at the bottom of your screen and answer this very difficult question. What was the spiritual animal of potency for the Kam people or the Bushmen of this area? I win. So sexy. Check it out. Okay, not the hips. I'm about to make a peek of myself, so see you later. That was goodbye.
September, we celebrate Tourism Month. Join our celebrities as they travel through our beautiful country, discovering each province's hidden treasures. Let's follow them on their journeys of discovery.
Hi, I'm Jess Dyson.
I'm KCV Dolan, and
we are discovering Abington in the Northern Cape.
our 2 days in Uppington were an absolute adventure.
On the first day, I decided I'm going to throw myself off the cliff.
He said, we are jump off. Oh my God. So prachtig.
That's what we got here is a client's harness this.
Okay.
Okay. Put one foot in there, one foot in there, and he pulls up.
Got to make sure that I've got my legs in the right place. I can just see when it goes down, I slip out.
What am I doing? Can somebody explain to me what am I doing? What am I doing? What up?
Table Monty, you are next. Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
I'm Henry.
Hey, Henry, how you doing?
Nice to meet
This
you.
is like the equestrian meets Cowboy Bob.
I just want everyone to enjoy the whole ride. That's the whole idea. Okay, Casey, you're gonna get into this horse because it's the friskiest. Up, that'll go.
Yeehaw! This area is actually incredible. If you are a city slicker and you need to just absolutely chill out and get rid of the city, this is the place to do it. My goodness, you just look around, there's open area. You feel like you've stepped into one of those olden day cowboy movies. I'm sure this is called Rose Quartz. I mean, the area is known to be rich in minerals. Look here. Look at that. And it's just all over the floor. Crystals everywhere.
The Ograbis Falls National Park is an hour's drive from Abington. You can take the tar road, but we prefer to go cross-country. Inside the park, the landscape is awesome. You can get to see some really interesting rock formations. In some places, it looks like the surface of the moon. There are 55 mammal species here, including the rare black rhino and tiny klipspringers.
This, believe it or not, has been built by birds. It is absolutely awesome. You can see all the little rooms, all the little... It's like a fully fledged 5-star hotel, excuse the pun. I don't want to meet the bird that made this. Next, I was off to Rim Fussmark for a dip in the famous hot baths. And believe me, after my horse ride, I needed one. Exquisite just doesn't even begin to encompass what it's like over here. We're in a gorge. Absolutely beautiful rocks. Once again, we found rose quartz. Okay, we're stepping in. The big moment. Oh! No, it's actually incredibly warm. It's like having a bath, I'm telling you. But here is a suggestion. If you are going to come here, please make sure it's in a 4x4 because it's a bit of a rough journey. Probably the highlight of my trip to Rimfussmark was meeting the people of the community, especially the kids. The community has just come running out to come and see us. Come and have a look at this. What's your names? Here we have all of the young people of the community. Are you English Afrikaans? Is dat?
Ry lekker, ek sien julle weer.
This place is absolute heaven. I've just come from a walk along the Orange River. It's beautiful. This is Kamkiri River Camp. And just for your information, Kamkiri means in Khoi language, the place of the leopard. I wonder if we're going to see any later. I spent that night on the banks of South Africa's largest river. Check this out. See you later.
The Ograbis Falls took my breath away. Awesome. The Orange River falls 56 meters into the ravine below.
Now, this is one of nature's most gorgeous design, bro. Even I can say that. I'm telling you.
You know, Okhrabish, it's actually derived from a San word called Akurish, which means the place of great noise.
Are you deaf? I said the place of great noise.
On the sunset, I spent the night at Okhrabish Falls National Park.
Day 2 of our Northern Cape adventure dawned.
What job is it?
After a good breakfast, you come sit on the rock in the sun. It's gorgeous. And then next to this quiver tree, which actually is one of the most protected plants in the northern province.
Well, I had a good night's rest at the Kamkiri rest camp, so it was time to get wet and wild on the Orange River.
The stretch of river we're going to do today is called the Rush. Okay, it's the north channel of the Orange River, just above the Krabies Falls here. And we're going to draft down about an 8-kilometer stretch, and we'll stop about 300 meters above the falls.
300 meters?
Yeah.
Are there crocodiles?
No crocodiles.
Why
we had
not?
a big group yesterday, and the crocodiles have all been fed well.
Let's go hit some rattles. I want to say, thank God for waterproofing scar. A long while ago, a young boy was walking by the side of the Orange River, stepped into a rock that was like this size, and it is now known as the Eureka Diamond, one of the biggest diamonds in the world.
My final stop, the luxurious Lemast guest house on the banks of the Orange River.
Sounds like Nkosi Sikelel in classical music of sorts, you know? Oh, I wonder who sleeps in that bed. You know what? This place got class.
Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah.
Howdy, partner. You and your partner could win a 2-night stay at the Kamkiri River Camp.
All you have to do, as I earlier told you, is tell us that the name Okhrabish is derived from Akurbis, which is a San name. What does Akurbis stand for, partner? Can you do that for me? Call the number on your screen now.
This is all wet. Do you think it would be better if I take it off?
Yeah, take it off. Lekker hier in de Juwas maken.
Whoever said river rafting was hard work was lying. This is a job. What a breeze.
Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah.
Here you'll find baboons.
Oh, okay, so there's one right over there. We managed to find one species of baboon.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
In September, we celebrate Tourism Month. Join our celebrities as they travel through our beautiful country, discovering each province's hidden treasures. Let's follow them on their journeys of discovery.
Hi, I'm John Rhino from the Gladiators.
I'm Colin Moss, and I'm here at Thrift, a place I've never been to before, so come and join me on my journey of discovery.
We spent 2 days in fascinating Groot Mariko, a place made even more special by its welcoming people.
That is the lifeline of Groot Mariko, the river. And it all starts here at the eye of the Mariko River. The water is soft, you know, it's like mineral water. You can actually bottle that for mineral water. We are going to Johan Moorman now.
America's big on their sculptures, huh?
I think the place inspires one.
Yeah.
Artists are drawn to Groot Marika.
You find living here inspires you a lot, living in
It's
Groot
interesting.
Marika?
I grew up in Johannesburg, for example, so I'm an urbanite deep down. Art has essentially become an urban thing. But Marika is incredibly inspiring, and I think there's enough source material here, that ancient source material that transcends the pseudo-social and political statements they're making in the urban environment.
I'm told this is South Africa's largest iron terrain. This round like clay thing, and this is the outlet, is where they used to smelt the iron. 17th century is what we're talking about, and the place is still around as we talk. This little path we're walking on, Billy tells me it's 1.5 kilometers. The people that lived there, the Barutsi people, would go down to the valley, carry the water up the hill, the 1.5 kilometers, to and from is actually what, 3 kilometers?
3, yeah.
Yeah, 2-3 kilometers, up their heads. Can you imagine that? This is the Tswana way. Nice and clean. Nice and cold. It's as if it's coming from the refrigerator. As you can see, the ruins still stand. This is where King Maulwa and his people used to stay. The whole place spreads for kilometers all the way down to the other hills. I asked Gogo what Maulwa meant, and she told me it meant, get out of my face, I don't like you, and I don't want to see you. I'll come and set up my own village here. King Rhino.
Inside here, they've got one of the most primitive telephone exchanges left in the country. I think it's the thing is they do have internet, and Groot Marika have their own website, but they have to do it all via this exchange. Groot Marika is famous for one thing in particular, and that's mampur. And I have found the guy that everyone says makes the best mampur in the whole area.
Wil jy dit probeer?
Ja, alsjeblieft.
Cheers. Cheers. Hier wat hier op hierdie plankie geskryf staan. Word eintlik bedoel vir die ouens wat kom en sê hulle vir hulle soek mampoer van 90%. Dan skryf ek vir hulle daar mampoer fatika.
Next, it was off to Granny's for lunch.
I'm Florianne.
Can we get some lunch? Is that going to be possible? This is Omar Circle Place. That's what they call it in the area.
Hier in die oontjie is julle bobotie. Glad nie elektrisiteit nie. Ons gebruik kersse en lampe en dan die stoof.
Rhino had lunch at the Grasdak restaurant. Not for the faint-hearted.
Hallo, ek is Colin. Piet van die kerk.
Aangenaam.
Aangenaam.
He's one of the few guys in South Africa who's still making whips the traditional way.
Ek het 'n vriend gehad hier in Lichtenburg. Hy kon pragtige swepe vleg. Hy ene Mof Smit. En hy kom by 'n ou baas en die ou baas sê vir hom Mof, ek het 'n man gekry wat kan 'n sweep vleg net soos jy. Mof sê, "Oom, hy sê bring daai sweep, ek wil hom sien." Ou Mof het hom so gevat, net hom so gevat. Hy sê, "Oom, hy sê die sweep het jy laas week in die Vrystaat op daai ou se van Disie gekoop." Hy sê, "Hoe weet jy dit?" Hy sê, "Die sweep het ek 30 jaar terug gevleg."
Move over, Buffalo Bill!
This is all different nutties you use for all different type of dams in Northwest province.
It all depends where you're going.
Different nutties. If you go to the Wal Dam, you use mealies, dough, icing sugar.
We're about to embark on a sunset cruise on the Groot Marika Oesveld Dam. Come with me.
Night came, and the occupants of the 5 wagons again gathered around the blazing fire. In some ways, that night was even grander than the one before. The songs we sang were more rousing. The stories we told seemed to have more power in them. There is no other place I know that is so heavy with atmosphere, so strangely and darkly impregnated with that stuff of life that bears the authentic stamp of South Africa.
Now, I'm told that this waterfall is quite sacred to the local people. They come over here and they do baptisms and ceremonies and whatever. So it's quite a special place.
We are now at the Ramariana Tainted Camp. I'm still going through the welcome drink.
And this is how our tradition and culture works.
Rachel is offering me the traditional Tswana beer. I'm gonna have a sip.
Mkombo.
Mkombo. Yeah, bo.
It's when a big family has come,
yes,
we favor that the parents will sleep in the bigger tent and then the kids will just be accommodated
so this
in the
is
smaller tent.
more of a smaller bedroom, spare bedroom. Good morning, my neighbor.
Told that this water comes straight out of Dolomite rock from depths of the earth and that it's incredibly cold. Romano! I'm here now at a place where they regularly, the locals, get together and do Herman Charles Bosman readings.
I told my story over several times, and although the dozen odd men present didn't say much while I was talking, I could see that they listened to me in the same way that they listened when Christian Nemmer talked.
Okay, so when we got to Groot Marika and we went to the information center, we discovered this book called Platteland by a guy called Roger Ballon, and he took a photo of a couple of Marika people, and one of them, Johan, this guy there, ended up on the cover. And we discovered that Johan is still in town and he's never got a copy of the book. Well, there you go. Now you have your own copy for your coffee table.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Pleasure.
To win 2 nights accommodation, including bed and breakfast at Dorian Crow's guest house, plus a sunset cruise, plus dinner at Grasdag restaurant, you have to answer the following question.
Which famous South African writer lived in the Marika district and wrote most of his stories about this place? If you know the answer, give the number on your screen a call now.
Look at my shoes. Black shoes, brown trousers, everything uncoordinated. So I'm going to go to Mr. Joseph Servenkel, the general dealer, and see if I can pick up something there.
No, look.
This is St. John's Wort.
You know, you see, this is nature's way of feeling great. Not that. This is nature.
September, we celebrate Tourism Month. Join our celebrities as they travel through our beautiful country, discovering each province's hidden treasures. Let's follow them on their journeys of discovery.
Hi, I'm Mara Lowe.
I'm Adrian Alper.
We are on a journey of discovery in the northern province, in Zanin.
We spent 2 days in the magnificent northern province. What a truly beautiful part of the country.
I'm at the coach house in Zanin. Definitely, this is a place to be. It is beautiful. These people really know how to make a person feel welcome. Wow! Here we are in the northern province at this beautiful tea farm. The tea here is fantastic.
Okay, I'm going to briefly explain to you about the tea before you can go to the factory. A very interesting story is that when they pick, they only pick the young shooting leaves. That is the 3 softy ones and small one in the middle.
The lush, subtropical climate of the northern province is just perfect for the cultivation of tea.
Now we're doing tea testing like wine testing. You do like this. You go like this.
We're here at Pension Saint-Georges, or Pension St. George, if you're Afrikaans. It's not a retirement home. It is actually one of the finest guest houses that I've stayed in. Come with us on a journey of discovery. Let's go. You know, in the Zanin area, the traditional ceramics have toured the world. So we've decided to come in search of some crockery. From the end of September and into October, females lay between 30 and 60 eggs, depending on their age. Eggs take 90 days to hatch. Eggs kept below 30 degrees yield female babies, and over 30 degrees, males. So we're here at the Crocodile Creche. These guys are how old, did you say?
4.5 years this side, and that side is 3.5 years.
Okay. Who says traveling is just for married couples? Hello, I'm Adrian Holter.
I'm David.
Tell me a bit about this.
Here at this room, we've got some things that are used by the different peoples, especially 3 tribes of the northern province.
Okay.
Venda, Tsonga, and northern Sotho. And here we've got the old poetry. This pot was used by the different tribes.
All right. I believe this area is famous for its ceramics.
Yes. And this one belongs to the peoples who are speaking 2 languages, Venda and northern Sotho.
Okay, now here is a lady that we have to meet.
She's a Shangani lady. She's wearing all the traditional of our Shangan.
Okay.
By the way, she have wear it. She do advertise herself.
So married women cover their breasts?
Yes, they're going to do like this.
All right. With more of the beads. Now she's married.
Yeah.
And now she's divorced.
Yes, exactly.
At Dibegeni, spectacular 24-meter-high waterfalls tumble into a natural swimming pool. It's a very peaceful and relaxing place to spend some time, but don't slide down the rocks into the water. It's very dangerous. I'm now going into the Swiss cheese factory. I'm gonna taste some cheese. What's this one?
It's a Vati, it's a Danish cheese.
Cheese is still made the old Swiss Alpine way, in copper cauldrons over open fires. The milk comes from the farm's own herd, and only organic ingredients are used. Mwah.
I'm standing here in the Mujaji cycad forest with John. Now, John's with the Parks Board, so he's going to tell us a little bit about the cycads.
A tree like this should be at least around 800 years to 1,000 years, I should think so.
What's amazing about this very species over here is that it grows nowhere else naturally in the world. It's a place that you absolutely must come and visit if you're up in this area. The cones of the females can reach up to 1 meter long. It's a good thing I like ice cream. These cycads have remained unchanged for 60 million years. The reserve is also the home of the ancestors of Mujaji, the legendary rain queen, who also protects the cycads. When it rains in this area, locals tip their hats to the great rain queen. After throwing yourself off the tree, you can go and have a beer in the tree. This is the biggest baobab in the world. 46.8 meters in diameter. This is Doug. Hi, Doug. Nature lovers, don't worry. The trees grow with hollows inside them. The pub is hurting no one. Can you imagine that this exquisite tree has stood here for 6,000 years? Day 2 dawned in the misty mountains of Mahubaskloof.
So this is what they call fly fishing.
This is what they call fly
Oh,
fishing.
this is interesting. Now I've never done this before.
That's it.
Yeah. Oh, what do you expect to go from the sound?
We're on the forward cast, let the line go. That's it.
I love it. Ebenezer is a fisherman's paradise, and there are plenty of water spots. I'm now at the Ebenezer Dam. It is so beautiful. Going for breakfast on this boat. This is going to be great fun. Come with me. What more can a girl ask for? Tell me. Well, Leonardo DiCaprio.
We're here at the Cross Workers place. This is Madonna.
Yes, I'm Madonna Sabella. This is our studio.
These are incredible. There are 500 or more ladies that work for the Caris Workers Project or with the Caris Workers Project. The wonderful thing is they can do the embroidery at home. They can do the embroidery on other jobs or whatever. In their spare time, they're earning money to help out with their families. So it's actually a community project that we're dealing with here. Spectacular. Every single one is a work of art. We're at the Hoedspruit Cheetah Park, and I'm here with Philip. Zanine is in the middle of Big Five country. The centre plays an important role in wildlife conservation. Thanks to a successful breeding program, close on 30 cheetahs have been reintroduced to the wild.
She's saying, oh, please come and visit me here by the park.
I like you too, but I actually have to go. I have to go and find a tissue because I'm covered in elephant snot.
Hi, folks. It's competition time. Now, if you want to win 2 nights for 2 at the Coach House in the Northern Province, please tell me what is the name of the town where you find the Coach House. If you know the answer, please dial the number on your screen right now.
Welcome to
This is a new definition of getting high on tour. It is actually amazing. It's available in mint dark chocolate, mocha chocolate, and milk chocolate.
Well, that's the news. Now, please take note, guys.
I'm trying to do something for the first time on Smell-O-Vision. But I've been wandering around here since yesterday, today, and I'm probably going to be here tomorrow as well. Okay, I'm going to panic now.
What's up, man?